Okay, we're rolling.
Rolling. BackcountryBomb instructional video, new and improved. We're going to attempt to cut this small cornice. It's a very dense and icy cornice in southwest Montana. We've probed it out pretty extensively to find out that we're on rocks here, otherwise we'd be roped up. I cut 2 slots in the cornice. This takes a couple seconds and we'll be able to drop it and get as much of the cornice as we can with the wire. After probing the cornice, you want to unfurl the BackcountryBomb tool. This is done easily by taking the Velcro winder off, looping one finger, and throwing the tool. If wound properly, the tool will unfurl easily. I typically run it through my hand once just to make sure there's no kinks or twists in the cable. Step 3 is to clip the beanered end of the handle onto your extended avalanche probe, bringing the other handle back to you. This is a one-person cornice test. This can also be done with 2 people. 2 avalanche probes. You can lasso a pretty big size cornice. I'm going to attempt to roll cast the wire over the cornice, getting the handle in my static hand into the first slot that we cut in the cornice. Sometimes this can be done by flipping it until you get it where you want it. Helps if you cut your slots a little bit bigger sometimes. There it is. Take your extended avalanche probe, making sure to stay back beyond the line that you probed. Lassoing the cornice, getting the wire into the other slot that we've cut to get as much around it as possible. Detach the avalanche probe. Get it out of the way. Always when you're cutting cornices, make sure none of the tool gets behind you. I'm going to attempt to cut the face of this cornice. It's going to be relatively small, but you always want to start out with a smaller cornice before working your way up. This is a pretty icy cornice. I'm cutting it down to get an angle as steep as possible and avoid any rocks. As I abrade, get icy layers, I use a little bit of a sawing motion to abrade cleanly. You can see part of it just went. Pretty dense cornice. And there's going to be some more coming here in a second. And I may have hit the rock, so I'm going to try to change directions and see if I can get the rest of this cornice to go. There it goes. And you see pretty large cornice, not much effort, one man, and as you can see it's pretty dense and it's trundling. Broke up as it went through those rocks, but is still rolling. And tested this wind-loaded area in the top of this couloir that we wanted to ski. And I think now we should go rally some powder.
Sounds good.